A very good afternoon, students. Today we are going to see about the different stages of data science process. Data science process involves the following 6 steps. First, setting the research goal, retrieving the data. Third one, data preparation. Fourth one, data exploration. Fifth one, data modeling. Sixth one, data presentation and automation. First, we'll see what is setting up of the research goal. So, what we are going to do for while designing the project, that you need to define. That is the first aim of the research goal, and you are going to create a project charter for the goal. So, when you take up any project, and what is the duration of the project that you can complete it, and within 1 month how much module you are going to complete, within the second month how much module you are going to complete, like that you need to have a pre-plan for completing the project. So you have to create a project charter for completing the for defining the project goal and for completion of the project. Second one, so our aim is to complete the project with, say, for example, within 6 months, we are going to analyze based on the COVID patients, and we are going to create a report on the COVID patients who are all infected with COVID and who have got recovered from COVID diseases. COVID virus. Now, the second thing is you are going to retrieve the data. There are two major kinds of data. One is internal data, other one is the external data. Internal data is the data which an organization has. External data is the one which we are going to obtain it from outsiders. Okay. So there are two categories, internal data and external data. Next comes the data preparation. Under data preparation, we have data cleansing process, data transformation, and data combining. Data cleansing means we are going to clean up the data. How we are going to clean up the data? Say the data that we collect will have some errors, some missing values, some impossible values. All those things must be removed. Say, for example, errors from the data entry. Supposing date of birth is entered wrongly as 2024. So that must be corrected. So human errors need to be corrected by the user or by the programmer. Next, physically impossible value. Supposing we have a category of true or false. Apart from the TF, some other value is given, then you have to remove and then replace it by true or false. Missing value. Supposing you have an empty data for a nothing is put null, not a number or something like that. You have to find out the missing values and you have to substitute whether it's a zero or a null value. Outliers, anything up whatever value you are giving, apart from that, anything exceeding the limit, say age should not be greater than 60 when you give. If it is greater than 60, then it is an outlier, you need to correct it. Similarly, spaces, typing errors, all those things must be removed. Errors against the code book must also be removed, which means, say for example, in the when you take up some review comments, good or bad we are giving. So apart from good, bad, any other comment, extra comments which is not at all available in the code book, they must be replaced by the given words. So that is called, these are the some of the examples of cleaning up of data. And in what way, in whatever error the data uh, is formulated, these type of errors should not be there. That is called as data cleansing. Next comes data transformation. Data transformation, it includes aggregating the data, extrapolating the data, derived some measures, creating dummies, reducing the number of variables. All these things come under data transformation. Say for example, we are going to take the sum of salary, maximum of salary. We can write a query and take it out. Derived measures means, supposing from centimeter to meter you are converting, from millimeter to from kilometer to meter you are converting, or from grams to kilograms if you are converting. All these are called derived measures. Creating dummies, so for which you can create, say for example, dummy variables can also be created. X is equal to, say, salary plus HRA plus CCA minus PF. So you need to create a dummy variable for calculating this allowances and all. Reducing the number of, you should reduce the number of variables that you are using. Next comes combining the data. You can merge two tables using union operator. You can use the set operators. You can create a view also for combining the data. Next comes our data exploration. By you have collected the data, you need to explore the data with the help of some graphs. The graphs can be any type of graphs. You can use a simple graph, bar graph, what is it, pie chart. All those things can be used for a graphical representation. Apart from this, non-graphical technique can also be used for representing the data. Next comes a data model. Model and variable selection, model execution, model diagnostic, and model comparison. So if you are going to compare an existing model with a new model, how, in what way your new model is best, like that you need to diagnose and compare the two different models. Presentation and automation. After doing all these things, how you are going to present the data, in what way you are going to show the output to the audience or to the public, that comes under presentation and automation. So these are the 6 steps involved in the data science process. Thank you.